Elon Musk's 22-year journey to conquer space. SpaceX's rapid development of rockets has accelerated Elon Musk's progress toward his dream of enabling human settlement on Mars within the next 50 to 100 years. SpaceX is a private aerospace company that transports people and cargo into space, including NASA crews to the International Space Station, ISS. Musk, the company's founder, has also developed and tested the Starship system, aiming to land on the Moon and, in the future, transport humans to Mars, according to Space. The birth of SpaceX. Musk, a South African-born entrepreneur, founded SpaceX. At the age of 30, he made his first fortune by selling two successful companies, including Zip2 for $307 million in 1999 and PayPal, which was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002. Musk then decided that his next big venture would be a private space company. Initially, Musk had the idea of sending a greenhouse called Mars Oasis to the Red Planet to spark public interest in space exploration and provide a scientific research station on Mars. However, due to high costs, he instead founded Space Exploration Technologies Corp., or SpaceX, in Hawthorne, California, on March 14, 2002. Musk invested one-third of his previous fortune, around $100 million, to get SpaceX off the ground. After 18 months of development, SpaceX introduced its first spacecraft, Dragon, in 2006. Musk named it after a 1960s song, as many people believed his space goals were impossible. Falcon 1, SpaceX's first rocket. Musk, by this point a seasoned entrepreneur, was certain that frequent, reliable launches would drive down space exploration costs. He sought out a steady customer, NASA, for the initial development phase of his rocket. His goal for SpaceX was to develop the first privately built liquid-fueled rocket capable of reaching orbit, known as Falcon 1. SpaceX faced a rocky learning curve, requiring 4 attempts before Falcon 1 successfully reached orbit. Previous trials were plagued by fuel leaks and collisions with rocket stages. However, Falcon 1 eventually achieved 2 successful flights on September 28, 2008, and July 14, 2009, with the 2009 mission placing Malaysia's Razaksat satellite into orbit. In 2006, SpaceX received $278 million from NASA under the Commercial Orbital Transportation Services program to help develop systems for transporting commercial cargo to the ISS, a contract that later increased to $396 million. Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. SpaceX's key rocket, Falcon 9, is known for its reusability. It can carry far more cargo to low Earth orbit, 13,150 kilograms, compared to Falcon 1, 670 kilograms. On December 21, 2015, Falcon 9's first stage made its historic landing, marking the beginning of regular booster recoveries to lower launch costs. SpaceX launched the more powerful Falcon Heavy on February 6, 2018, successfully sending a Tesla Roadster into space with a mannequin nicknamed Starman. While the side boosters landed perfectly, the core stage hit the ocean at high speed. The Roadster traveled far beyond Mars's orbit. Dragon and ISS cargo missions. A major milestone for SpaceX was the Dragon spacecraft's May 2012 flight to the ISS. Despite engine issues causing delays, it marked SpaceX's successful entry into commercial spaceflight. The first commercial mission to the ISS occurred in October 2012. Though largely successful, the launch resulted in the Orbcomm OG-2 satellite being stranded in a lower orbit. By 2020, the first version of Dragon had completed 20 ISS resupply missions, with the CRS-7 mission in June 2015 being the only significant failure. Crew Dragon and human spaceflight to ISS. Crew Dragon, developed after multiple prototypes and tests, completed its first unmanned ISS mission, Crew Demo 1, in March 2019. The first crewed flight, Demo 2, launched in May 2020, safely delivering astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley to the ISS. Following this, Crew Dragon regularly transported astronauts to the ISS, solidifying SpaceX's role in human spaceflight. Starship is the centerpiece of Musk's Mars ambitions. The test program began with a small vehicle called Starhopper, followed by high-altitude tests of Starship prototypes. The first successful landing occurred with SN-15 on May 5, 2021. Starship, designed for deep space missions, is paired with the Super Heavy booster, making it a fully reusable launch system. The first launch in April 2023 ended in an explosion shortly after separation, prompting SpaceX to make over 1,000 design changes. In subsequent test flights, the system achieved milestones such as safe landings of both the spacecraft and booster. Future plans for SpaceX. SpaceX's customer base spans private companies, the military, and non-governmental organizations, providing launches. SpaceX is heavily focused on future space exploration technologies. In 2016, Musk unveiled plans to colonize Mars with a self-sustaining settlement within 50 to 100 years. Starship, central to this vision, aims to drastically reduce the cost of launches, enabling large-scale missions to Mars and making humanity a multi-planetary species.